If you are thinking about how to go about creating your first YouTube video, but are worried that you're going to have to spend thousands on equipment to get started, well, I'm here to tell you that you don't. Here, I'm going to be taking you through the kit that I used when I first started creating my videos last year, so that for under $100, you can start creating great looking and sounding videos that won't break the bank, but will make you stand out from the rest. Welcome to my tech gear. Let's get into it. Now, don't forget, if you do enjoy this video, please don't forget to like and share it, and also consider subscribing if you're not, as this really helps me grow the channel so that I can keep making videos like this for you. The best camera you should use is the one you already own. And that actually doesn't matter if it's a compact camera, a GoPro, or what most people have, which is their mobile phone. The most important thing to do though is to just get started. And that's what I did last year with this very setup that I'm going to take you through. I will place purchase links to everything in the description down below for you. So if you use your smartphone, nothing is harder than trying to hold it whilst you're recording, or you need to try and prop it up against a book or something. So it's definitely a must to get a phone holder or something of that description. So these tripods are super versatile and a great place to start. So I've got two to show you. The first one here is the one that I actually started with, which is the Ulanzi MT08 mini tripod. This is only $20. It only weighs 90 grams, so it's super light. It's got a standard 1/4-inch screw at the top, so pretty much anything from webcams to DSLRs, smartphones, and even lights are going to fit on the top of this. The mini ball on the top is really good, so you've got a lot amount of rotation and angle options, including a 90-degree tilt option here too. It extends from 5.1 inches to 10.6 inches. So you can use it as a tripod and also as a selfie stick. But since I bought these, Ulanzi brought out an upgrade for it. So they went and brought out the MT16. This is going to cost you $25, but you get a longer extension. It's a 4-stage extension rather than just 3, which allows it to extend from 8.5 inches through to 17.2. Another really useful feature of the MT16 is the cold shoe side mount, which allows you to put lights or mics on the side of the tripod rather on top, which helps keep the center of gravity down. So if you're using it as a selfie stick and a vlogging stick, it's not going to be so top heavy. So these both work great as a vlogging extension pole, a selfie stick, or a mini tripod on a desk or wall or whatever. Both are super versatile and a great starting point for you to start recording your videos easily. So tripods are all well and good, but if you've got nothing to put your phone onto it, it doesn't really help. So for this, I've got the Ulanzi ST07, which is this thing here. So this just screws on the top of the tripod. So getting your phone into this is super easy because it's self-sprung. So it just lifts up, phone goes in, and then you're ready to film. Another great feature is that it's got the cold shoe on the top, which is really useful when we start getting to some of the other accessories, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. Now, sound is the most important thing that you need to consider when you're making your first video. People will tolerate bad quality video before they will tolerate bad quality audio. So it is the most important thing that you should concentrate on and get right. Now, you can use the sound just out of your smartphone, and the quality you get is really going to depend on the quality of the mic in your smartphone. This is a test just using the smartphone so that you can hear what the internal mic sounds like. Now, your mileage with this is going to vary drastically depending upon what smartphone you have, but generally on this, which is the Samsung S21, it's okay. In this room, it's probably going to sound a little bit echoey. It will sound a little thin, but it is passable. So whilst the sound in your phone is going to be okay, certainly using an external mic is going to significantly up your game and your sound quality. Fortunately, you can do that with two easy options. The first one that I think that's probably the easiest option is a shotgun mini mic. So with the phone on the holder, with that cold shoe, we can put a mic on top here. So for me, the pick of the bunch is this, the Boya BY-MM1 shotgun mic. This is only $25 and quite easily goes on the top of that phone holder mount here. Now, this is very similar to the Rode Video Micro, which you'll see a lot of people using as well. It also comes with a dead cat and 2 cables, so a TRS and a TRRS cable, which means you can plug the mic into either a smartphone or a camera or a tablet or pretty much anything. And it's not battery powered, which is super useful because it means you don't have to worry about batteries for your mics. You just plug it in, it gets power from your phone, and you're ready to go. So now you're listening to a sound test using the Boya BY-MM1 shotgun mic that's on top here. So you will hear that the audio hopefully is sounding clearer, a little bit fuller than it was with just the smartphone mic. So definite upgrade in sound quality here. Now, shotgun mics work really well when they're close to you. So the shotgun mic is about an arm's length away from me. So if I now put it down, and now if I talk from all the way over here, you're going to hear that my voice is way worse. It's super thin, it's really quiet, really echoey. So shotgun mics really aren't good if you're going to be further away from the camera. In that case, a lavalier mic is a much better idea. So what I'm using at the moment here is the Boya BY-M1 lavalier mic. Now that costs only $20, and that's a wired cable. The wire itself is 6 meters in length. So I can have the camera 4 or 5 meters away, and yet it's still going to sound as though I'm right next to the camera. So there's 2 different sound options there for you, depending on how you're going to use your camera and what types of videos you're going to do. So lighting is the next thing you need to consider. Now, your best lighting friend, because it's free and because it's big and vast, is the sun. It is the softest light you will have to play with, so definitely use the sun where you can. On those days when the sun's not shining or you want to start filming at night and those kinds of things, you do need a little bit of light. So I had this, the Ulanzi VL49. This is great because it's already got the cold shoe adapter on the bottom, and it's got 3 other adapters on the top, so you can put other accessories on the top of it as well. So if we look at our camera and our mic here, what we can actually do is put the light in between the camera and the mic. So we take the mic off, we put the light on, and then we put the mic on, and there you go. So we've got a phone, we've got our light, we've got our mic. So I've shut the blinds, and the only light in this room is this tiny little light that's here. And this is actually only at 17% brightness. So it really is amazing how much light you can get out from such a tiny little light. It's really super portable, and it's really easy to unpack, pack in your bag, take wherever you want. It's a great little setup. The light itself is bi-color. It is also full RGB as well. Charging wise, it will charge from a USB-C cable on the back, and it will give you about 2 hours of runtime from 2 hours of charging. And it is dimmable from 0 to 100%, which gives you full control over the brightness of this light. So you've made your video and now you want to edit it before you upload it. Well, what do you use? Well, if you've got a Mac already, then just use iMovie. It's good enough and will actually last you for a while to come. If you've got a Windows machine or you want to try something different than iMovie, default has to be Adobe Premiere, which everyone seems to be using, but that is a subscription-based cost, which I'm not particularly keen on. There are lots of other options in the market as well, but the one that I use is DaVinci Resolve. Now, this is used by professional filmmakers everywhere. It has lots under one roof. It is a video editing tool. It is a professional color grading tool. It has visual effects editing as well. It has an audio editor as well, and it's got this all in one, and it is free. Now, there is a paid version, but there's more than enough features in the free version to keep you happy for a long while to come. Now, there is a learning curve, as with any new tool or piece of software that you're going to use, but it is worth it. Now, there are some great content creators on YouTube that go into this tool and how to use it in detail, like Casey Faris. I can thoroughly recommend checking out his videos. I'm not affiliated with him at all. I just think he makes some really good videos. I'll place the link to him in the description down below. So you've made your video, you've edited it, and now you're ready to publish it. Well, there's nothing more annoying than spending all that time making the video only to see no one watch it. So here are some key things that I think you should do to give you the best chance for success. Now, this is a series of videos in itself, so I'm only going to touch on the surface here, but it's some of the fundamental things that I think you should do, and I think it boils down to 2 things: your thumbnail and your text. First and foremost, you need to create an eye-catching thumbnail, otherwise people aren't going to click on the video as it doesn't look interesting. So for this, I can easily recommend Canva. It's an online tool, it's free, or at least the basic version is free, and it's a super easy way to create a thumbnail, and it's what I used when I first started creating videos. So the easiest way to create a great thumbnail is to just go through your video, find a good freeze frame that really highlights how good your video is and something exciting, take a freeze frame of that, load that into Canva, place some interesting text over the top of it that makes people want to click, and then use that as your default thumbnail. Now, I've actually moved on from Canva and I use Affinity Photo now, as it gives me far more flexibility in creating the thumbnails that I use, but Canva is a great place to start. So now the title and the description. So what you write in your title and description is crucial to the YouTube algorithm to be able to pick up your content and serve it to the right people. Fortunately, there are tools that can help you with things such as TubeBuddy and vidIQ. Now, personally, I use vidIQ as it's a great way to be able to check up on valuable tags that you should be adding in your video. So when you're entering your tags into YouTube Studio, when you're uploading your videos, vidIQ will actually bring up a score and tell you how valuable it is. And that's a bit of a balance between how many people are searching for it versus how many other people have similar videos. So ideally, you want something that's highly searchable that no one else is doing. vidIQ will also give you alternatives, so you can start adding more and more tags that are relevant that maybe you hadn't thought of. So once you've got all the tags that you think are the most relevant for your video, then The key thing then is to start putting those tags into your title and your description. So once you've done that, you've really started to flesh out and optimize your tags, your description, and your title. I will put a link to vidIQ in the description down below. They do have different subscription levels. I actually personally just use the free version at the moment, but there are more features available if you use the monthly subscription options that they also have available. Either way, check it out, it's a great tool. They also have a YouTube channel where Rob Wilson releases regular videos providing insights into vidIQ and YouTube in general. I find it a great source of information and just general interest. Another thing is to make sure you add hashtags at the end of your description, because at some point YouTube said that they were actually paying attention to that. Now the thing here is that the YouTube algorithm is evolving all the time, so the rules are constantly changing, but there is a general rule that holds true. Place as much relevant wording as you can into your title and your description to attract attention. But don't clickbait, because that's just worse. If you clickbait, it is going to adversely affect your videos, because people will click on it and then they'll leave in about a second when they find out that what they clicked on it for is not what they're getting. In the long run, it does not work. Right, so now we've got everything. So let's go and add everything up. So we've got a mic, which is going to cost us $25 max if you're going to go and pick the shotgun mic. You've got a tripod. Again, the MT16 was $25. The light itself was $30. The phone holder was $10. We've got the video editor, which was DaVinci Resolve. That is free. Creating your thumbnails on Canva is free. vidIQ is a really great tool for uploading your content, is free. All up, $90 for all of that, and then you're all ready to go and create your content. And this setup scales really well. So if you want to do a bit more of a studio and less of a vlogging setup, then you could get 2 tripods and 2 lights either side of a monitor with maybe a webcam in the middle. So that'd be great for streaming and things like that as well. So there is obviously more and better equipment that you can get. You can get a bigger tripod and better lighting and a better camera and a better mic. You can go wireless lavalier mics as well, but this is a great place to start. So I hope that's given you some ideas of what to get to start you on your content creation journey, be that for your YouTube studio, vlogging on the go, or whatever your challenge ahead is. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and share it. And as it's something a little bit different from a lot of the other content I've got on my channel, please let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it. Did you really enjoy it? Would you like to see more of the same? Like, what kit am I using now, and some behind the scenes videos, for instance? Or let me know in the comments down below that you absolutely hate it and you never want to see me make content like this again. Please consider subscribing if you're not. And as always, see you in the next one.